Welcome to infyGyan, my dear friends. In this video, we have one very interesting and challenging quartic equation which we'll be solving using Ferrari's method. So there are certain steps to solve using Ferrari's method. First step is to get depressed quartic from the given quartic equation or eliminate x cube term from the given equation. So here we need to give substitution x equal to, suppose other variable is z, so z minus coefficient of x cube, it is minus 4 over degree of quartic, which is 4, will be equal to z minus of minus 1 becomes z plus 1. Now we are going to replace variable x into variable z. So we will get our equation in z, z plus 1 whole power 4 minus 4 times z plus 1 whole cube plus 5 times z plus 1 whole square minus 2 times z plus 1 minus 2 equal to 0. Now we have to expand z plus 1 whole power 4, z plus 1 whole cube, z plus 1 whole square. Using Pascal triangle method, we know the expansion coefficients of power 4, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. So we can write 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. This is z plus 1 whole power 4. Then we have minus 4 times z plus 1 whole cube, which we know directly, z cube plus 3z square plus 3z plus 1. Then we have plus 5 times z plus 1 whole square, z square plus 2z plus 1 minus 2z minus 2 minus 2 equal to 0. Now we have to simplify left hand side. We will simplify and get z power 4 minus z square minus 2 equal to 0. Now this is one quadratic equation in z square. Let me write here z power 4 minus z square minus 2 equal to 0. If we won't solve using Ferrari method, we can use quadratic formula over here and we will get to know z. Once z is known, x is known. But if we will follow the steps of Ferrari's method, we need to write z power 4 in LHS. And we will write z square plus 2 in RHS. Now z power 4 can be written as z square whole square. Now we are going to add some terms over here and we have z square plus 2 in RHS. Now what we should add to LHS to get one perfect square in left hand side? So I am adding here y square plus 2 times product of these two. So I will write 2 times z square times y. Now these three terms will give us z square plus y whole square. We have added y square plus 2z square y in LHS. So we have to add in the right hand side also to balance our equation. Now right hand side we have z square, we have 2z square y. If we will take z square common, then we can write 1 plus 2y times z square. Then we can write 0z because z term is not there. Then we have y square plus 2. Left hand side is one perfect square. So right hand side must have discriminant 0. D equal to 0, which is nothing but b square minus 4ac equal to 0. b is 0, so 0 square minus 4 times a is 1 plus 2y. C is y square plus 2 equal to 0. Or we can write 2y plus 1 times y square plus 2 equal to 0. Now we will use product 0 rule. So either 2y plus 1 will be equal to 0 or y square plus 2 will be equal to 0. A square won't be negative, so we won't get y square plus 2 equal to 0. So we have 2y plus 1 equal to 0. We will subtract 1 from both sides and get 2y equal to minus 1. By dividing 2, we will get y minus half. Now we will check whether we are getting RHS one perfect square or not. So let me write our equation z square plus y whole square equal to 1 plus 2y times z square plus 0z plus y square plus 2. Let's put y equal to minus half. We will get z square minus half whole square in left hand side. 1 plus 2y, this is equal to 0. So 0 plus y square will be 1 over 4 plus 2, which will be equal to 1 plus 8 over 4, which is 9 over 4. So in LHS we have z square minus half whole square, and in RHS we have 9 over 4, which we can write 3 over 2 whole square. Now we will take square root both sides and we will get z square minus 1 over 2 equal to plus minus 3 over 2. We'll add half to both sides. So z square will become half plus minus 3 over 2. So we can write z square will be equal to half plus 3 over 2, half minus 3 over 2. So we will be writing z square equal to 1 plus 3 over 2, 4 over 2, 2. 1 minus 3 over 2, minus 2 over 2, minus 1. Now square is negative. Let me write separately z square equal to 2, z square equal to minus 1. Square is negative, we are going to get complex solutions. So minus 1 is I square in complex numbers. We'll take square root and we can write z is equal to plus minus square root 2, the first two real solutions, and from this equation z will be equal to plus minus I. So we have two complex solutions. Let me write over here z equal to plus minus root 2 plus minus I. Now x was z plus 1. So z is x minus 1, which we will write over here. So I can write x minus 1 equal to plus minus square root 2 plus minus I. By adding 1 to both sides, we will get x equal to 1 plus minus square root 2, 1 plus minus I. So we have two real and two complex solutions using Ferrari's method. I hope friends you will like this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye bye till next video. Good luck. Take care. Goodbye.